doesn't look cool.
Hi! Oh wait, is this...
This is recording.
My God, you guys still fucked it up, and this is the third attempt.
Alright, keep going. This
Alright,
is good.
so my name is Krampus, not my real name, because God, I think someone would kill myself if that were their real name was Krampus. But this is Nat 20, an amazing podcast. Everyone else, introduce yourself.
If you like nerd stuff, you'll hate us.
Yes, great, good job, and fucking piss off our viewers.
That's a great idea.
First
PewDiePie did
pilot.
it for the first, 10 episodes.
I mean, you dress up as a KKK member, you throw
Whoa,
around
whoa,
some
whoa,
racial
whoa,
slurs.
hold on. That happens one time, okay? And
No,
suddenly, I'm
He said
Mr.
the N-word! Mr. PewDiePie said the N-word.
Alright.
It still counts.
I'm Christian. I'm different than those.
Oh, what? Am I a heathen? Am I a barbarian?
You're,
Do I eat rabbits in the
You're
wild?
more like a cleric on crack, but, we don't
like
talk about
dark
that.
elf in
Fine, I'll
Skyrim
cast
that
a
lives in
bad luck witch spell on you. Oh, you laugh now until a fucking cat falls out of the sky and mauls you or something.
Is that an actual thing?
No.
No, I'm just making generic
Matt,
bad
ahead.
luck things.
Go ahead, Matt.
Well, I'm
Well, you
Matt.
just spoiled his name, Matt.
I'm Matt.
And if you're from the Augusta area, you don't know this Matt.
Yeah, probably not.
Shut up.
Okay. So,
All right.
what do you guys want to talk about? I've got some topics on my phone because me and Ethan were bullshitting in the car for an hour, and you pulled up a lot of strange stuff about witchcraft that's very concerning.
Oh, come on.
But dude, you scared me. I was like, how do I talk to Ethan about this?
Don't be scared of Wicca.
You were talking about going to Salem. Literally the one place in America that everyone knows about
Because
witchcraft.
it's fun.
What do you mean?
Salem's.
My mom went. She said it was a great time. Everyone there was nice.
Your mom...
And they were also kind of stoned, but that's besides the point.
Your mom looks like the girl from... the Wednesday Addams, whatever the hell they're called.
Yes, my mom likes the Addams Family. Big
Aha! That's right! She's the Addams mother!
Oh, okay. You're gonna shit talk until I cast a good luck spell on you, and you get you meet the best girl ever.
I have a horseshoe wrapped around my heart. I'm the luckiest boy in the world.
You say that, but a fucking tree's gonna fall on you one day.
Whatever.
You're gonna be
Alright.
working at Waffle House, and the fireworks place next to you is gonna explode.
I don't care. I'll let it happen.
We're gonna talk about some good old middle school topics. Cringy middle school times.
More like
alright?
Hot Topic. Alright, but
That
Since
was
we're all
perfect.
through middle school, we've been there, done that. It's been some years
I
now.
don't think anyone wants to listen to us if we haven't been through middle school. That's...
I mean, middle school, the shittiest years of your adolescence.
Pretty much. It's the year that every teenager experienced the most, because high school is for the most part relaxing, other than the chemistry and other classes that completely stress you out. But
Or
middle
if you
school
have a goblin
is
for a
honestly the
principal.
stressful time of anybody's life.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest change in a teenager's life. So we're going to talk about middle school and our experiences from middle school, because honestly, it's horrible.
Alright, Evan, you start.
I'm going to start. Alright, so I went to a not-so-friendly school in 6th grade, and they were all not so nice to me. I got bullied a lot because of what I looked like. And I was a fat, chubby kid in 6th grade, so I got bullied a lot for it.
So
So
I used to be
that-
a husky boy.
That started
feel your
the good old depression factor.
Woo-hoo! First stop, Lonely Town.
That started the depression factory for me.
Mm.
In 6th grade, that's kind of a young age to start depression, but
Yeah.
it's all good. And so for the most part, 6th grade was smooth. I didn't
It's
mind
all
6th
good
grade
under
too
the
much.
hoodie hood.
I mostly just ignored them. I kind of got self-conscious about myself. Other than that, I was all good. And 7th grade comes around, and oh my god, 7th grade was quite the year. A lot of cringy things happened in 7th grade. That was probably the biggest change in my life when
Hot
I
topic?
started growing up and realizing that life is not just simple. Life is way more complex than just everybody assumes it is as a child. And so that was just a big smack to the face.
Where's
for
the
me to realize-
juicy stuff? Where's the cringe?
This is
the
the juicy
cringe.
stuff.
This is the juicy stuff.
Who did you watch shit on the floor in the bathrooms? I want to hear that.
Oh my god.
Who did you accidentally expose yourself to? Come on.
Oh, I got
Juice!
I got a shit story.
Juice.
Legit a shit story.
All
All right, so we were quote unquote bullying this kid in the bathroom. So
okay,
we
so you weren't the bully. You
Uh,
weren't the depressed kid now. What the hell's going on?
all right, listen.
What happened? What happened in 8th grade?
Been a
You
more
became the bully
depressing
now?
This
kid.
is 7th grade. Me and a couple friends decided to take paper towels and legit soak it in water. If you don't know what that does, you throw it and it's like paper mache. but a
Sticks to
projectile.
people.
It's like a bomb.
It's
Yeah.
a spitball. It's a spitball.
It's a giant spitball, right? And we threw it on this kid while he was taking a shit in the bathroom, and he
Sloppy
starts
cannonball.
freaking out. I guess he had
It's like,
autism or something, but he was freaking out like crazy.
Was he like making tard screams?
Yeah,
He's like, "Hey!"
dude, chill, you can't do that. All right. Anyways, he was doing.
Nope.
Demonetize this YouTube.
No,
Demonetize.
please, do it more.
Please demonetize this YouTube. We don't give a shit. See right there, I swore I made fun of
No,
autistic
no,
people.
stop. Now we're gonna have to start posting like kid toy channels and
What
shit.
kid
Damn
toy
it.
channels? What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
We have to put toys on like in the fucking bottom right corners and shit. We have to like.
Why? To appease the autists?
So we don't
Yes!
get demonetized.
Absolutely.
What the fuck is this bug?
Okay, first off, no swear words. Everyone.
Okay, no. You know me. I swear like a 1940s sailor taking down those Japs.
What?
Wow,
Jesus.
we've already gone off the deep end.
We've already probably got cursed out by half our followers.
On one of the other takes, you were talking about the fucking KKK.
I was talking about PewDiePie dressing up as a member of the KKK
Yeah, sure.
Oh
and
my
how he
God.
said the N-word in anger and thought it was okay.
All right, no politics.
No politics.
That's not
We have to
politics,
be
that's just
politically
called
correct
common
from now on.
sense.
I know
All
it's
right,
not
all right,
politics.
Anyways, back to
go on.
seventh
You
grade.
threw some toilet paper on.
First time I got detention in my life, and that was that moment in time when the teacher walked in and saw 3 kids surrounding this guy in the bathroom,
And
throwing
fucking
paper
him.
towels at him. And we all got almost ISS, and she just gave me detention because I said I was not a part of that group. And she just believed me.
I mean, you traumatized an autistic child.
He wasn't. He was our friend, and he wasn't autistic. I was being a little exaggerated.
So you were just fucking. What the hell?
No, he
What-
was doing the tard scream though.
So he was fucking with you guys, and you were just fucking.
Pretty
with
much,
him.
yeah.
What?
But the teacher thought it was something else.
I'd have thought that was something else.
Yeah.
Your story sucked. I was feeling sorry for you, but now you're just.
All right. 7th grade was also the time in life when I thought I was a cool skater boy that smoked a shit ton of weed, even though I
Probably.
didn't smoke weed until like way later.
Probably the opposite now.
And so basically, I started skateboarding and playing guitar. And honestly, I didn't get too good at skateboarding, but I definitely got a lot better at playing guitar. I'm pretty, not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good at guitar. I would say I'm a good amateur at
Yeah,
it.
you're pretty good.
Been
When
playing,
he plays,
been playing for like
just
4 or 5
panties
years.
rain down from the sky. Like,
I'm not that
it's a
fuckboy
spectacle.
status.
I mean, he plays Wonderwall, and just like women just fly from anywhere, like flocks of pigeons.
Honestly, yeah, your guitar playing's pretty good. I thought I was like, yeah, okay, I can play like Legend of Zelda songs and like shit from Skyrim or like maybe a bit of Beatles, but don't open up that can.
Do it.
I'll open it.
Do it. I dare you.
Okay, look, this is a fact of life. People get thirsty.
I know, but like it's
Let me do it. Let me do it.
fucking
Let me
11
do it.
o'clock.
Let me do it. Let me do it.
Yeah, so boy, I'm gonna be staying up late at night.
Okay, at least we're not crunching on shit. So like,
It's too slippery. Hold on.
need my knife?
Yeah, let's just get out Matt's knife and open it
Alright,
like a
here-
man.
I got this.
Here's
I
how
got
scary
this.
this knife sounds. Okay, here.
I got no.
Your nails.
Don't open it above my laptop
alright,
where
alright.
monster can drip onto it.
We just had to crack that open for you.
What is this?
The,
The audio spike went
microphone-
down.
Yeah, it corrected itself because it was too
Oh,
loud.
thanks for getting water on my laptop screen.
You're welcome.
Well, I'm building a gaming PC anyway, so it's all good.
All right,
Can't
so
drag that around.
back to middle school. It was just a really cringy time for me. I thought I was a cringy emo kid, and honestly, I was. it was a bad time for me. All right, Ethan, let's hear your middle school stories.
Fuck, mine aren't like cringe. Mine are just depressing. So, middle school, you know, my parents had just gotten a divorce, already off to a good start. My mom was stay at home, you know, so I got to live off food stamps. Goddamn, food stamps are fucking amazing. But I had a more fully stocked pantry and fridge on food stamps than I did when my mom got a job. But besides that,
I know
Mom-
I feel like too. My mom's on food stamps currently, and every time I go over, it's like fucking stacked. there.
exactly, food stamps work. But mom's going through school. I just got a new brother. I went to Stallings Island Middle School. Now, for
Yeah.
all you Augustins living in the Columbia County school system, who knows? Maybe you went there, but if you did, you know that it is rich, stuck-up pricks.
I mean, that's like you get that in every school, but
no, but
some-
Stallings Island is nothing but rich, stuck-up pricks.
I don't know.
You think they're better than
I didn't really
everyone.
get that vibe from that many people there. Honestly, dude, I went to Lakeside Middle for 6th grade, skipped out on my 7th. I did homeschool because of some fuck shit, and then my 8th grade year I went back.
I mean,
There's
it like
dollars.
I was
That's
happy
I did
to
both.
go to Lakeside Middle
Hold
my
on,
eighth
hold on,
grade
hold on.
year.
We have to pause. Matt, what is written on your arm? I want to read this.
Oh, it says SS9 because my coworkers think I'm a Nazi. That's another story.
That's great. That's
I mean,
common
you
gold,
kind of look
but,
like a Jew boy.
a
What?
Jew boy. What?
How do I look like a Jew boy?
He
if I'm
doesn't
a
look like
Nazi?
a Jewish man.
I could see you as a Nazi Boy Scout.
What the fuck is that?
You don't know what the Nazi boys are?
Well, neo-Nazis or
No,
Nazis?
no,
No,
Nazi
he means
boys.
like the Nazi Boy Scouts from the 40s, where they're Nazi youth group, where they were just like, "All right, children, we shall teach you how to seek Heil correctly.
basically the Boy Scouts.
Follow
now.
me."
Speaking of Boy Scouts, let's go over that.
We do
So,
not
uh,
sell chocolates. We sell gas canisters. Say hi.
All right, so middle school.
Fuck all the.
I went to
racism.
Stallings Island. It's full of preppy douches. I used to hang out with only girls because those were the only people who would pity me enough to actually be my friends.
They thought he was the gay friend.
No, they didn't
Yes,
actually.
they did.
No, they didn't, because I explicitly told them.
Ethan,
'Cause,
I
like,
thought
they
you were
would-
gay until you tried to go for Calissa.
Ethan, I am very sorry. The first time you and I started hanging out, you walk weird. Okay.
I fucking- All right, look. The point is, I told these girls
Yeah.
I'm not interested in either boys or girls, because you know how you go through puberty and you suddenly get
You
that.
told them you're a sponge.
I didn't tell them I was asexual. I just told them I didn't like either boys or girls.
So then what?
I just didn't. I didn't have that lust yet.
Oh, so you just.
I didn't have that puberty lust. Everyone gets that puberty lust where when they go through puberty, they're just like, I want a girlfriend now. I want
Testosterone.
girls. Yeah,
Oh.
testosterone, shit like that. I didn't get that until like my 8th grade year. But everyone fucking made fun of me and called me gay and bullied the shit out of me. But I had like a whole group of girls and 3 of them had a crush on me. And then one of them turned into a bitch in high school and used my friend for free shit. And then the others moved away, and then one of them is just really insane and draws
Want to watch me drop the anchor?
Transformers Yaoi.
Uh,
Yeah, you heard that right. She draws Transformers Yaoi.
Oh,
Optimus
no.
Prime like butt fucking
No,
Megatron.
What?
No,
Yes.
Whoa!
Yes.
Transformers.
Hold on. In
No,
sixth grade,
Yeah.
I didn't know what a brony was, right? And I had a
Sweet
friend.
Lord, you poor bastard.
6th grade, I had a friend that was in 8th grade when I was in 6th grade, and I was a really innocent child until that point. And he drew brony porn.
No!
Two-
Like dudes fucking ponies?
No,
Ah!
2 ponies fucking each other, but they were gay brony. It was like,
I guess
what?
that's
Well,
bad,
what?
but not as
Hold
bad
on.
as it could be.
Hold on a sec. Are they still horses, or are they like
Horses.
I mean,
Like,
I
we were
guess-
watching Rainbow Dash get it on with Boyfriend Next Door.
Rainbow Dash
Fuck.
is a girl, right?
Or did
It's
they
a
give
guy.
it a... No, Rainbow Dash is a girl.
Oh,
though.
shit. I never
They're
watched
all
the show.
girls.
See, this is proving my innocence.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. True story. After all the brony craze, I honestly watched the first episode because I was just like, why do dudes like this show so much? I watched the first episode and I could kind of get it. I mean, for a show
I
for
don't
girls,
have a power drill. I couldn't
it's
put it
actually
back.
not that bad. But yeah, I was introduced to hardcore yaoi in fucking middle school because that's all those little
Yaoi?
middle school girls.
Yaoi.
Yaoi is Japanese gay porn.
Oh.
And it's most of the time written in fan fiction.
Ah.
But
Yeah.
like, I don't know what
it's
it
like
is.
hentai for guys.
Middle
Like gay
school
guys.
girls,
Or
middle
girls?
school girls love to see dudes fuck each other. I don't know what it is. Middle school girls will draw yaoi. They'll write it. I only met one guy who who wrote yaoi.
Was he gay?
And he was in the closet. He didn't know he was gay, but he kind of he
Uh.
sounded flamboyantly gay and
Who?
kind of found himself. My friend Najee, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for bringing this up, but his name was Najee. But yeah, I kind of wish I could reconnect with him. He's my best friend in middle school. But
I got a story about that.
yeah, but
What?
so like a funny story. I had this fucking math teacher named Mr. LeMay, and Mr. LeMay, this man like was the most depressing and sorry looking math teacher. Like he looked like his whole family died. He just didn't fuck with life. He smelled like whiskey.
God.
And like he made a promise to us though. He was like, no one I've ever taught fucking failed the CRCT, so I'm not gonna let you guys fail. He
Oh.
delivered on his promise. No one failed.
Everyone calm down with
But,
the
uh,
table. I'm not quite sure how that
he-
sounds with the audio.
He's
Sorry.
okay, mom.
Fuck.
Jeez.
You wanna call me mom again, boy? I'll pull out the belt. Ah!
But yeah, like Najee was writing yaoi, and my math teacher took his fucking binder
Oh
and
no!
read all of his hardcore yaoi. But
Oh no!
so me and him were shitting ourselves because like I was scared for him. I was like, Najee, you're gonna get like super ISS or super detention.
What yaoi was
And,
he taking? Was it like Johnny Test or something? Or?
No, it was just like anime yaoi. No one writes yaoi about American shows.
Johnny Test.
Johnny Test X fucking Gil, I think that was the other dude. But yeah, I was at lunch eating with Najee, and the math teacher just comes up looking fucking disappointed in humanity and just gives him back his binder and doesn't say anything. So
He
to
was
this day, we
probably-
don't know what the fuck happened. He probably looked inside and was like, "Sweet Lord, I don't even know what the fuck to do."
I'm not gonna name him, a person in my house asked me to go get them like chewing tobacco, and I was torn. I was like, I'm not gonna buy you fucking chewing tobacco. It's
Your
sick.
mom.
No, it's not my mom.
Oh yeah, you have an
Asshole.
offer.
But anyways, that's probably what he felt like. I was like, I'm torn. This is disgusting. I shouldn't give this back to this kid, but I have to do it anyways. But I didn't buy her the tobacco though. So.
It's good.
All right,
But,
my middle
yeah.
school stories.
Yeah, I want to tell you a sad story.
I want to hear sad. I want to hear cringe.
Okay, want to hear cringy and funny?
Me.
No. Okay, let me get this one story out of the way because
Fuck.
it's my favorite middle school story, even though it's the most fucked up.
Cringe
All right,
is best.
so it's 8th grade. I'm at a Lakeside middle school Halloween dance, and I have the most kick-ass costume. I have a dark robe, an evil skeleton mask, and angel wings that look like fallen angel wings.
Where is this? Where are you going again?
Lakeside Middle.
No,
This is
like-
8th grade year
For what?
for Halloween.
It was
dance.
like a Halloween dance. Like you dress up and
Yeah,
dance
Halloween
in your
dance.
costume. It's
You
the
dress
sweatiest
up.
thing you'll ever do in your life because the gym is always hot.
I wasn't listening. I was like,
Good job.
I was reading this. I was
Fucking
like-
good job.
I was wondering why my monster tastes like shit.
You're already better than half the viewers. They're not listening either.
Boom.
Just go on Twitch and do this.
We have to.
But I don't fucking know how to record on Twitch
I can help
as
you
much
out.
as I am a tard on that. But yeah, so I was there and I wore dark robes, had fallen angel wings that could like flap if I pulled these little strings.
What?
Yeah, like I had rings, so I'd pull them and the wings would go up and down. It was
Whoa,
badass.
Okay, that's pretty.
So I won first prize in 2 contests. Evil bad guy contest and monster contest. And these 2 girls, I thought they were, being cool and sweet and giving me that awesome, like, popular attention. They're just like, oh, haha, can we take a picture with you? And I'm just like, oh, girls give me attention. Shit. Yeah, take my picture.
No, why were you a beta in
And
middle
so,
school?
okay, beta and alpha males don't exist.
That's a lie.
It doesn't exist in nature, so it can't exist in
What do you
humans.
mean?
That
in
is such a
nature.
lie.
No, the man
Exactly.
who discovered the whole alpha wolf thing redid his study and
Oh
figured out
my
he was
God.
wrong.
Never mind. This is controversy. We're not gonna. Talk
Okay,
about
yeah, but point is, I wasn't fucking beta. So the point is, shut the fuck up. So the point is, I was just like, oh, this is cool. They just want to be my friend and like take my picture, and so like they go take my picture, and they fucking unmask me, and they see that it's just like me, and they're just like, oh, ew. They say fucking ew to my face and leave, and I'm like, I hope you fucking choke on cum and have a baby at 13, you slut. I wanted to say something mean, but I just was so surprised that someone could be so bitchy and mean that I just kind of stood there, jaw open, sad.
Honestly, when people are assholes to like random people on the street, they're just doing it to impress people. It's
I don't know where the
dirtiest thing
media has
ever.
gotten off showing girls as being sweet and innocent. They're not. Girls can be way meaner than men any day. Men don't have shit on women and being mean.
Hey man,
Think about it.
Ethan, you've had some bad experiences, but that's not to
I'm
say.
not saying all women are bad. I'm just saying women have the capacity to be meaner than men.
People have pegged you in the podcast.
Oh, watch
as
out!
the
I'm a
sex-
fucking anti-feminist. Yeah, but
Demonetized.
women are good at tearing you down emotionally.
uh,
Men aren't good at it.
that's anyone. Like a lot of girls, they have to like.
Yeah, but girls are better at it though, because like men don't think that they have the capacity to do evil for some reason, because that's just how the stereotypes go.
What are you talking
Yes,
about?
I don't
My
know.
current girlfriend is probably the most evil person I know.
I bet she is. I bet she's evil. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
That's weird. All the
no.
married women I talk to.
Or just like lay down my wire, Mr. Lowry.
Shut up. Okay, that's another story. They're fucking crazy. Dude, I haven't talked to a sane married
Touch a
woman.
mole.
I just touched his mole.
I fucking choked on monster. You slut.
Gross. I've talked to so many like insane women.
This is gonna be like our profile picture. It's just
No,
your mole.
not my mole.
Wait, you have a mole?
Yes, it's right here.
Is it-
I have a mini cancer on my neck.
Why don't you cut it off?
Because I'm not a man like you, and I can't fucking dig a wart out of my foot with a rusty knife and like.
It wasn't
take
rusty. Just take the knife.
It.
Cut it
No,
off.
rusty yet.
I'm not doing that. I'm doing that in a fucking sterilized hospital environment.
Just cut it off. I cut my wart off when I was like 11.
Want to know how to? You
And
know
I
want to
dug
know
the
how to
seeds
sterilize? Literally, gasoline poured over it. You're good.
Yeah, and burn the rest of your skin too.
All right, my middle school stories. So I was incredibly shy, dude. I fucking sucked at talking to people. Fuck off. I had clinical depression. I was going through a lot of shit with my parents at the time. Just growing up in general, I had to like move to different places because we had like a lot of shit going on. So I was just bad at talking to people. Middle school year, I was just so privy to getting bullied. There was this one kid named Elijah. God damn it.
Wait,
Sorry.
Elijah Tucker?
Sorry. Fuck. Okay, let's bleep out all the names. Sorry. That's extra editing.
Okay, look, unless it's someone from the Augusta area, they won't know who the fuck you're
Well,
talking
whatever. Okay, so this kid was. I'm actually.
Look, if they
happy
bullied
he-
you, you can say their name. They deserve
He
it.
didn't bully me. He was just the retarded kid. I'm an asshole. But he was fucked up, and I'm actually okay with him now. How do you like relive? How do you go through your school year knowing everyone knows you're the one kid who like picked his nose, like chased people with his nose?
That's
Just-
true.
He attacked people. This one time he came over to me when I was just like walking with my books in my hand.
He fingered you.
No, he slapped the books out of my hand. So I chased him down and I beat him into the wall.
You beat him
And
into the wall.
Like no one said anything. A
Yeah.
teacher walked by
I was
and
about
was
to
like,
say, like, how'd you get bullied? I mean, I know you weren't like always super stacked, but I mean,
I got into like a lot of fights with kids. Like every school year I'd get into a fight with someone.
yeah, I bet you'd fucking knock their lights out and deck them across the floor.
That's a
like
couple
it was
times.
fucking Christmas.
But anyways, no, I just like I'm shy. I'll let people get to me too much, and then like I'll have a moment where I'm like, all right, I've had enough. I'm putting on the dad voice. You're about to fucking get it. And then that'll happen. But I'd let it go
Homer
on for too
Simpson someone.
long. I wouldn't choke someone else.
You little.
I know this isn't cringy, but this is just part of it, and this is part of like this kid's cringe. Every single day. Oh, also part of my cringe. I had like a giant journal where I drew.
That's
crap.
not cringe. I mean,
No,
that's good.
but like the thing is that I had my own little comics.
do you
I
have
like
it still?
I think so. I think I might have thrown it away when I was moving out of my room.
Man.
I had this
I'd like to see
giant.
that.
I had a little mini business. It was just called OH. I would do origami for people. I'd go up to a kid and be like, "Hey kid, you want a knife made out of paper?" And
What are you buying, stranger?
Sounds like a prison break waiting to happen.
I'd
What
be-
about this shit? I made it in paper. Give me 5 cigarettes and it's all yours.
5 cigarettes.
I promised people so much shit that I'd make them, and I tried to. And I made like $20 out of the school year out of quarters. I'd make
Damn.
like boxes that turned into roses. I made little stars, like ninja stars, knives. I made an entire paper shotgun that had a rubber band function that could shoot like a little paper ball. It fucking broke though, cause some asshole. It was Trevin. Trevin, my closest friend when I was growing up. I think he fucked it up, or maybe it was me. Anyways, I had this big journal. I beat up this one kid in the hallway after he knocked my books out of the way because he kept sticking his fucking boogers in my book. Pissed me off.
Ew.
Fuck that
gross.
kid.
Nasty.
Nasty. 7th grade year, I had like no guts to like go to school, so I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do online school." Because I was like so shy. I couldn't do it. Also, my mom was afraid of the Charlie Rape game at the time.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Oh,
Charlie
I
Rape
remember
game.
when that was a thing.
They
Yeah.
would just dry hump people. What the hell? That was
Because
the rape game.
middle schoolers are, and no offense to those who may be mentally disabled, retarded.
They were like just regular kids mixed with like popular kids, really.
Yeah, I mean, at Stallings Island, they literally called us all to the media center and just like, look, this Charlie Rape gang thing that's happening at Lakeside, this can't happen here. We're too rich and preppy to let this happen. So like, don't do it, guys. It's
When I was
bad.
there, they made an announcement. They were like, "Do not condemn into any kind of sexual activity on school property." Like, okay.
Wow.
It's like I thought that was kind of obvious rule, but
I
alright.
was not participated in the game, and I was never a part of the game. I had no association with it. But I remember when a couple of kids at Greenbrier Middle got arrested for being a part of the game. It was like a group of 6 kids, and they would just run around dry humping women in the hallway. And
How did they
eventually-
not get nut
They
punched?
well they
This is
they were
rape
doing
culture.
it to, they were doing it to like kids their age, and then one day they went up to a teacher and did it, and they got
Oh.
arrested. Every single one of them.
Why? My question is like, And I asked this out of curiosity, but like in horror movies or in like rape scenarios, how come they never just punch the dude in the nads? Because if he has his dick out, it's like an easy shot.
I mean, it's like you're scared, you're confused. There's a lot of shit going through your brain.
But I mean, that's like the first instinct, though.
Fear
It's, like,
factor.
it's to nut kick someone.
There's fight or flight. Not everyone's got the idea to kick someone in the nuts.
I guess that's true.
I mean, for me, I'm gonna probably scream and not know what to do. But I've got a knife.
No,
on
you
me.
got a knife. You're gonna be like, ching!
I would not immediately.
You're gonna use your MMA moves and fucking knife punch them.
I mean, I took MMA. Oh, also one thing. I was so fucked up, like shy and shit. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a confidence boost. So throughout,
Dude, are your dogs okay?
yeah, they're
Okay.
fucking. So throughout elementary and middle school, and a little bit through my freshman year, I took MMA for a couple of years, and I got some training from my dad, who was a karate instructor for 13 years. So he taught me some things. That got me a confidence boost. And part of my cringy shit that I did in 8th grade is I was friends. I found like this nice group of friends, like Michael, Keenan, and this other kid named Sterling.
Oh, I remember Sterling.
And Seth. And
oh, sweet lord, not.
Well, we're
we'll
not
get to
gonna-
that later, guys.
Oh god.
anyways,
Not Seth.
we were the best group. I had a friend Michael. I beat him up every day. I fucking God. I don't know why. I was an
Leonard?
ass.
Or like Heinz.
Times.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Michael
Can
Ketchup.
we say? last
Dude,
names?
no one from the Augusta area is gonna listen to this.
Even if, but it's like people were like looking up on Facebook, add him on Snapchat, go like, look at these fucking like nerds like talking about you. But
They'll probably be proud. They'll be like, whoa, cool. I'm kind of famous by extension.
by extension, me telling the story where I like chopped Michael in the throat and he fell into the locker.
Why?
Oh, wow.
Matt?
I was an asshole. I don't know why.
I mean, you've grown out of that stage now and you admit it, so it's like, it's okay.
And then like I was still cringy as shit. I exaggerated stories. I told stories that I was like in the Bloods or something. Like I had a brush with the Bloods when I was in Florida. That was it. But that was
Were those the people you're throwing rocks and bottles
no.
at?
That's not. I was not throwing rocks and bottles at the Crips. I know. When you're 8 years old, you know who the Crips are.
You know who the Crips are.
Anyways, but yeah, that I was I beat up Michael almost. I didn't beat him up. I jab him like you fucking weird.
You'd punch buggy him.
You Aryan, because he called himself an Aryan all the time.
That's-
in school.
That's terrible.
because he had blonde hair, blue eyes.
I mean,
and
yeah,
he
but
was
that's bad. You know, Aryans, that's not even what an Aryan's supposed to look like. An Aryan is from India, and they're the fucking lighter-skinned people of the mountainous regions of India.
I thought they were aliens.
No, that's what Hitler, that's when Hitler just fucked it all up. Aryans are not blonde hair, blue eyes. Historically, Aryans were like a sub-race caste of India who had lighter skin. So, of course, you know, lighter-skinned people always get the better decks in history cards.
It's very
A
true.
brief history of Europe. Is that free real estate?
Free real estate.
Africa in the 1400s be like, it's free real estate.
Just jump on the ship, you get a free ride.
Well, this one time my leg got fucked up because I wanted to take parkour for a while. And
oh, Christ.
my mom was like, go jump on the trampoline with the big kids. And I was like, I don't want to do that. And she was like, go do it. And I was like, okay, fine.
Don't do it, I'll throw my beer bottle at you.
So I hopped onto. Sorry, interruption. I hopped onto the on the trampoline. I did a front flip, hit my ankle on the side of the thing because I didn't land.
Ow.
I didn't land in the cube thing.
Oh, did you not have like a net trampoline?
No, it was like a foam pit.
Oh, okay. I get what
So
you're saying.
I fucked up my ankle, and this was the day where we were learning how to hop off of high objects. Like
Oh, that's great.
stuff 10 feet in the air where you land and you roll. I actually learned some good stuff, but I don't think I could possibly do any of it now because it was like
You're still
10
fit. You're still a stacked guy.
It was 8th grade. Not
Oh
really-
wow.
yeah, parkour when I was
These
8.
pythons could kill man. I say
But-
that out of envy.
Envy.
Hey, I have
Um,
like nothing going for me for like women except for maybe my dry wit,
Jesus
sense of humor, and
Christ.
sarcasm.
It looks like
Ethan,
you have a tick stuck to your skin.
Yeah, haha.
Ethan, just
Ladies
say the
dig
word,
them
I'll
all.
remove it. All right.
No, I want to do
Fine.
it in a sterile
Fine.
hospital because my dad's offered to fully pay for it to be removed.
Cut it off. All right. Okay,
I'd rather go to the hospital, have them drug me up so I don't feel it, and then just tear it out.
Ethan,
I'm going to feel it because you have to dig into the skin because it's rooted in my
that's
skin.
not that bad.
That's
not
because you
that
dug
bad.
a wart out of your foot with a knife.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Warts are
And just
horrible.
been like, blood
got
was
my-
squirting everywhere.
You see, when I was climbing a tree, when I was like, I climbed trees a lot in my front yard and all
You
around
have
my neighborhood.
God
when I
tier
was-
pain tolerance.
The reason I have God tier pain tolerance is because I got bit by a brown recluse when I was climbing up a tree, and I didn't realize I got bit until a couple of days later. Instead, they took me to the hospital because I got like really fucked up. I don't know what it was. I
Yeah,
don't
because
remember.
brown recluse venom is extremely dangerous.
But somehow, instead of me dying, what happened is every couple of days I get a pus bump randomly on my body.
yes.
And this happened like when I was going to pre-K and shit. So I had a pus bump.
You had a
and-
weapon. The bullets would come at you and squirt it at you.
You know how painful those are to squeeze out?
Horrible.
Especially when you're like a kid. I had like, on count, probably 100.
Why does pus smell awful? Like,
Oh.
out of all your body fluids, besides, pee and poop, it smells the worst.
Yeah,
I've never
God,
even
it's-
smelled it.
It's,
So.
a, it's
It's
an
bad.
amalgamation of all your fucking filth in your body. It's like a giant zit with shit and sweat and
Ugh.
gross and nasty.
God.
I had to pop one every single like week. It was
Ugh.
horrible. I had them on my legs, on my butt, around like my
Yeah,
stomach.
because they didn't give
on
you
my-
you didn't get anti venom
I
like
had
you're
set-
supposed to.
I had 7 on my face. It was horrible.
If only you were part horse.
I cried for the first couple times, and then I was just like, "Fuck it." So I powered through them every single day. Before I go to pre-K, I'd go like and like squeeze it off, and that was.
You'd be like,
just-
ah! Do your little child scream.
Why are we talking
Ah!
about this?
This
Oh
one
my
time,
God.
this one time I was
It's
squeezing
amazing.
one. It was like right here, kind of on my above my
Oh.
right eyebrow, like anywhere on your face, around your lips, or I had one on my lip. That was fucking painful.
Oh god.
Not on my lip, but above it. That's sensitive. So it was was above my right eyebrow.
Are
I'm
you sure your
squeezing
dogs
at.
aren't mauling each other.
Nah, they're probably Lily's horny. Lily will stop humping Titus and it'll be done. Anyways, I popped the thing off my head and I fell because the force was so bad. I had to I was using both my hands. I was practically using like my knuckles to get at it, and I fell and I busted my chin and we went to the hospital and I was like, "What are you guys doing?" And they were stitching me while I was awake. And they were like, it was horrible. That was bad.
It's like, what are you guys doing? Oh, we're just stitching your chin because you busted open.
Yeah, I was like 6 or like however old you are in pre-K.
Yeah, I wish I had your god tier pain tolerance. I have 0 to pain tolerance, and all the
That's-
things I like involve being in pain. Like, I want a tattoo. That's pain.
Oh, yeah.
I want a good relationship. That's pain.
Oh, anyways,
No.
let me wrap up the long tangent
Yeah,
of
go ahead.
story. Anyways, when I went in parkour, I sprained my ankle, and in Solomons Island they've got an elevator.
Yeah,
that's-
for the cripples.
Yeah, I didn't use it. I thought it was too good for it. So this one time we had a fire drill when
And you were just waddling your ass out
Yeah,
on
yeah.
those little crutches. You just like, "Ow, get out.
I was trying to get out, and then they fucking locked me in there for a fire drill, and I was just looking through this big ass window, and all these kids are like staring at me and pointing at me. They see me in the upstairs
It's like,
area.
I'm burning alive. Ah!
I'm fake burning alive. Damn it!
Should have like screamed. Like,
I couldn't get down the fucking stairs because the door was locked. The elevator was done. I couldn't use it because it was like going through an actual thing. I was just fucking sitting there, and I wanted to cry. I was like, look at all these guys. They're laughing at me. I don't know half of them.
it's like I'm burning alive in here, imaginary. I'm imaginary burning alive, and they're laughing at me.
But
They're
yeah,
laughing at my on fire corpse. Middle school, goddamn
they got back up, and they were like, ha ha, he got stuck up here. I was like, fuck you guys.
dude. Middle school girls are fucking so horny.
They love being treated like shit too in middle school. That's so weird.
You mean in high school also?
Yeah,
I mean, come on, that extends to high school. You
dude,
know it does.
Dude, it was like truly noticeable in like Stallings in middle school.
Dude, like, here's a story. So it's like my 12th or 13th birthday. I invited all of my friends over. I only have one male friend in the whole entire group, and that's Isaac. I'm sorry,
Am I
I
not
don't
a
know
male?
how to pronounce your last name, Isaac. I think it's
Newton?
Pena?
Peenie. That's penis in
Okay,
Spanish.
yeah, but I'm sorry I just butchered your last name, Isaac. You're still one of my best friends, though. But it was Isaac, and then it was either 4 or 3 were all girls. And so they want to see my room.
Ethan.
And no. This doesn't get nasty or dirty, I promise.
No, I was about
What?
to say. You were surrounded by girls.
Yeah. I was oblivious. I was an oblivious tard in middle school,
Evan, what the
alright?
hell?
Alright, so here's you guys are gonna cringe even harder. I don't know why I didn't tell this story. This story's cringy as fuck. But in the pity way. So the worst type of cringe, pity cringes. So that I go up to my room and I'm just like, so why'd you guys want to be here? It's like, let's wrestle. And yes,
What?
yeah, they've wrestled me. I
The
thought
girls?
yes,
What
I was
the
like
fuck,
in
Ethan?
7th grade, so I thought it was just fun and games because I was like a little 13-year-old, like this is fun. And I got my ass kicked by all 3 of them because I was a weak husky boy, and they would like body slam me, and
Oh
they
my
almost
God.
broke my fucking blinds. And my mom knew what was going on. My mom knew all these girls were crushing on me. I kind of wish she had told me, but I was too oblivious to get it. They were all wrestling me and like
Ethan,
putting
remember
me
when
in
I
headlocks. I was just like, and now I'm sad that they've all moved away because I actually would have liked to date at least like most of them.
Ethan, remember how I called you a beta?
Look, it's middle school. I was an innocent boy.
Ethan, look,
I was an innocent boy.
beta.
I was an innocent boy.
We
Also, betas, alphas don't exist in the animal kingdom.
Oh my God! Of course, they
Just
do.
because an animal is physically superior doesn't mean they lead the pack.
The seals do that.
Chimpanzees, the most aggressive males, actually get shunned because they're just like they
Gorillas
rape all
do
the
that.
women.
The gorilla with the biggest penis gets to be in charge.
No, that's not how it
Yes.
works.
Okay, if guys.
Okay,
if
no.
Oh.
Here's how it works. Now, yes, that is a factor, but it's not the only factor because in zoos in the wild, they've noticed that the gorillas who eat the most ticks and groom their party members the most are the most well liked, so
That's
they
where
get
all
put
blood,
as the alpha.
All the blood from the ticks goes to the penis. Gives you bigger penis. Look, listen, guys.
What?
All right.
That's not how it works. You sound like a
Hold on.
Republican with this
All
logic.
right. Tips and tricks. Okay.
It's like you're throwing a snowball at me and be like, global warming doesn't exist.
Shut up. It's cold outside. Global warming doesn't exist. Okay. We're all sweating our asses off.
I have a fucking drink. Fucking, where's global dehydration?
All right, hold on. All right. So, guys, tips and tricks. If you're ever caught around like gorillas and shit, whip out your penis. Because gorilla
What?
penises are very small compared to their body. Like, I think the biggest gorilla.
Would
dick
they
is,
even know if you're? Would they even know that that's a dick though?
Yeah. Because like they know.
What in their mind tells me this is human dick?
Ethan, it's around the legs. It's of course.
Well, they don't know that I don't know if they're mentally developed enough to know
Ethan,
that anatomy.
But that's so obvious. They just see us as like hairless gorillas.
Do they though?
I mean, if not that, they see you as like a fucking toy that can rip you in half.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's true.
Then you show them your toy so you can rip them in half.
You know what I want to see with you know what I want to do on my bucket list, but I probably will never be able to.
Sex. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot.
No,
you're
dude,
not
I
virgin.
had sex like every time with my ex I saw her,
Yeah,
unless it was in public and hanging out.
it was. I could see you guys walking in the halls in fucking high school. Just
Yeah, we were holding hands and I'd like give her kisses occasionally.
like I could see like an aura of sexual tension. It was just like a fucking. Ooh, that's cool.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't say it was only sexual tension, but
Can you blow O's with a vape? Whoa!
he's a dragon.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
But
I wish you guys could see this right now. It's pretty cool.
yeah.
Oh, so many
Shit, what was I saying?
Oreos.
What were you saying about me being oh, we were talking about gorillas. Oh yeah, so bucket list item. I want to talk to Coco the gorilla.
I love that train.
I want to fly to wherever they're holding Coco. For those of you who don't know, Coco is basically the smartest gorilla as of now because she can speak sign language and actually communicate with humans how she feels emotionally.
Is that one with that, what was her face? That lady.
Jane Goodall?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the one Jane Goodall trained.
That's
and
right.
it's just like, I want to speak to this gorilla because imagine how kick-ass that would be, talking to a fucking gorilla. Because, I mean, I can't remember if they said that Coco understands English, but I think she can understand if you sign to her. But just like, how cool would that be to talk to a gorilla?
Hey, imagine a sign language podcast.
That'd be really weird.
That'd be amazing.
It wouldn't make any fucking sense.
I mean, you could have the camera pan to each other's hands.
That's a lot
It'd
of
be really long.
Imagine a sign language argument though. Just
Oh, I got a video about that. Hold on.
but they're not gonna be able to see.
Yeah,
I want to show you guys though. It's really funny.
No, we'll do it afterwards. Okay, let's get on to the topic list that me and Ethan made when we were fucking around in the car.
Let's talk about
The
witchcraft.
fucking witchcraft. Ethan, what the hell is with you in witchcraft?
Okay, you're acting like I'm gonna accidentally summon the devil.
No,
And
I'm
if I
not-
did, I'd give him a sandwich
Okay, let's
and a nice
all
soda.
share-
I'd chill out and be like, Satan, you want a blunt? Like, get
That's
this,
not
man.
how it
Managing
works.
hell is hard.
Satan hates humans.
But would he hate a human that offers him kindness?
Oh. Okay, clone jitsu. Yeah, alright.
I mean, I feel like the devil would take a load off. But if I summoned him and like he was just like, all right, who do you want me to kill? I'm just like, I want to kill anyone. I want you
Ethan.
to come kill this brewski with me. I'd pour him some whiskey. I'd pour him some whiskey and I'd bake him a steak. Not bake. I'd grill him a steak. And I'd be like, here you go, Satan. It's like I made you a steak.
I thought you said we were having steamed clams. These are baked steaks.
Oh my god.
Steam steak.
I never got why that meme was good.
Okay, you can, because I don't know.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
I fucked up cooking hamburgers so bad I lit my goddamn kitchen on fire.
Okay, let's all share ghost stories, and you can talk about witchcraft while we're doing it, because fucking, I don't know.
Okay, so my grandpa's house is haunted because it was from the fucking 1800s, and the owner owned a slave. So, pretty sure the slave and the owner both haunt the house together because whenever my parents are staying there, they hear creaking going up and down the steps.
I also hear whips and screaming.
Oh no, they don't hear that. They hear chains rattling.
Oh
But,
my, okay, wow. That's...
Yeah. So they tell me they'd always hear shit like people walking up and down the stairs very loudly, and they'd occasionally feel like they'd seen or heard something. But I've never actually really experienced too much of a ghost story, except for when my mom went to Salem, and no, it's not the actual town is haunted. It was the hotel she went to because it's from the 1700s. She went to Hawthorne Hotel, and it's named after Nathaniel Hawthorne, who I think was the author of Scarlet Letter, which was a shitty book that everyone here has probably read in high school. And if you don't think it's a shitty book, that's your opinion.
I didn't
But-
like Scarlet Letter.
Yeah, so my mom was recording, and her phone started fucking up. So my stepdad recorded her iPhone while I was recording, and he saw a fucking black wraith apparition that would cause his iPhone to static. And literally, that is the one thing your iPhone can't glitch out to do, is to look like TV static.
Yeah.
Nothing you can really do can make your iPhone glitch out like that.
We're gonna have to,
So-
wait, does he still have the recording?
I could ask him. It's probably deep in his
Oh,
Facebook,
fuck yeah,
but I could find it for you.
We could show it at the end of this if you ever get
But,
it, or like,
yeah.
just on the channel.
But yeah, like they fucking saw a ghost, and also, fun fact: my house is protected, so I can't really. No demons are allowed in my house. Jimmy has already burnt sage and put a salt circle around the house.
Yeah. Ethan, you have any stories? 'Cause I've got a whole lot.
About ghosts.
Witchcraft,
ghost
ghosts,
stories?
You fuck a demon? I don't know. What do you got?
I fucked a
okay.
demon.
Yeah,
I
I got
fucked a
I got
demon.
a story. I don't know if this was me actually being sick, but I was in a church one day.
Well, this is already off to a great start.
Listen,
Go on.
listen. So I was at a.
Holy
So this is a
crap.
Boy Scout meeting, right? And we meet at a church.
All
So,
right, double molestation.
It was about 9 o'clock at night, and I was waiting for my dad to finish up what he was doing because he's a
The
scoutmaster.
molestation station.
And so I was just walking around this church at night with all the lights off, except for the gym light where we were meeting. And I walk into this pre-K room, and I just get this weird feeling, like I was about to pass out. And so I was like, okay, this is weird. I kept walking, and the feeling just gets like, it's
Intense?
fine for a second, and then it just gets way more intense, and I had to like stumble back because I actually felt like I was gonna pass out. And so I was fine for like 10 more minutes, and I just keep walking, and legit saw something fly past me. And I was like, fuck this shit, and I ran as fast as I could out of that.
That's a demon trying to possess you. It's
I
trying
don't
to-
know.
Trying to make you sleepy.
It was a church though.
Yep. A demon don't give a fuck.
You saw the
if there's
Holy
no
Ghost.
crucifix,
You
or
didn't see a bad ghost.
yeah, the Holy Ghost is trying to knock him out for the preacher.
The Holy
to molest
Ghost,
him.
he holds you back.
That was just a weird. I also have
The
a
Holy
creepy
Ghost
story.
holds him down while the preacher.
So everybody-
spreads butt cheeks.
I have a.
No,
Shut the fuck up.
I was about to say is like trying to like shove like the bread of Christ and like the blood of Christ down his throat, and then I'm not gonna.
That's a good idea for a horror movie. It's just like a preacher like strangles people with red wine and bread.
People thought Chucky was gonna be a good idea. Come on, man.
All
I
right,
mean, Chucky
so-
was scary the first movie, but he got too
Yeah.
cheeky and sarcastic.
Yeah,
He turned into a comedy,
I like the first Chucky.
black
Um,
comedy. That's what it's called. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
go
we
on,
keep
Evan.
cutting you
All
off.
right.
They're just a lot of shit. It's like we all have ADHD.
Oh, yeah, it's bad. Anyways, so there was another time I was at my local rapids, and so this wasn't just a rapids. This was a what do they call that?
Fast
Canal?
rapid.
Okay, yeah, it was a canal. So there was a rapid to the left, and to the right there was ship canals where like legit cargo ships would go through in the 1800s. And this was like from Civil War time, and there's monuments everywhere about that. There's also a burial ground for Civil War monuments there.
Oh, that's great.
And so I was just walking through at night with a couple friends, and this trail is probably 10 miles long, legit.
What, is this for like Boy Scouts? Why you were walking through?
I was just with some friends.
Yeah.
And actually, my dad was there. It was my dad and one of my friends.
Oh, that's cool.
And so we were walking, and there's this. I don't know if you guys know, but there's an abandoned cabin. If you walk down the Savannah Rapids, about a mile.
Oh yeah. It's like on that hill and shit. And it's red and it looks like it's falling apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was walking past that, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." So I was looking at it, and I just get this weird feeling like I should not go near it. And so I get up on this. Okay, so you have to get up on this concrete wall, which is I'd say about 5 feet high. So I climb up on this wall, and I was about to jump onto the deck, and so I reach over to grab the ledge to grab on, and it just like legit falls as I'm pulling on it. So I was like, "Yep, I'm not going in there," because I thought if I jumped on the deck, I was gonna fall through. And so I just stopped. This isn't even a ghost story. This is just kind of creepy. And so we get down. We just keep walking a little bit more, and we see this couple, right? No, they weren't fucking. All right, so it was a guy wearing a hood and this female,
That's a great start.
and they were just walking down there, and they crossed this bridge. And when they get to the other side of the bridge, I didn't see the male. I just saw the female, and I got really creeped out because this was like 10 minutes later when we saw them. They walk past the bridge. We keep walking. We come back. We
And
start
the
walking
dude's
back,
just like gone.
and we're looking across the canal on the other side of the bridge, and it's just a female. We don't see the male. So we all start freaking out, like, what just happened? And when we get in the car, we were all like, what if he just either ditched her that night, and that'd be really sucky, or if that was just an entity of some sort and playing our tricks?
murder.
See, this is why I want to practice witchcraft. Because
For what?
I can
Just
protect
summon-
myself.
What do you mean? Knife? Where is it? This is the joke.
Oh, what's
from
that
now
thing
on.
gonna do against a fucking
The
ghost?
clinking knife.
What's that gonna do with a ghost like fucking chucks a rock at you?
Because the
Just, like,
ghost knows-
smashes your skull in.
The ghost knows
You
you're
can't
not afraid.
stab a ghost unless that's a silver knife.
Scissors? Wait, hold on. Scissors loses to blood.
Good
Smart
job.
one right here.
Unless that has a silver or solid iron knife. I don't know why iron also can work on some supernatural creatures. But
Iron.
it can. That is carbon.
All right, what are those
That's
other
carbon
topics
steel.
you came up with in the car?
Stainless steel.
I want to talk some more about witchcraft because
All right, let's keep talking.
all right, so
I've got stories.
my mom is reading tarot cards,
I just had stories.
and I'm going to. Fun fact, guys, I'm getting into witchcraft.
Of course.
I'm gonna get my mom to give me some witch candles,
This is the ultimate D&D player now.
and
You're already a wizard.
a fun fact, it's actually called Wicca. The religion. It's actually more of like a religion of witchcraft. It's kind of loosely based on paganism, but warlock is not male witch because in Wicca, witches are both male and female. It's not really gender specific. It's just that it was an easy excuse to kill very successful women in the 1700s.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I mean, if you see a female who owns land in a business and doesn't have a husband, you say she's a witch, boom, she's burned alive or
It was like,
drowned or
how
hung.
are you living by yourself?
Witchcraft. They burn her alive.
You know math? Witchcraft!
That you read books? Oh, let's crush your husband with stones.
Anyone see the latest fucking Pirates of the Caribbean movie? The one...
I have not.
When they did Undead Pirates again?
No. Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did. They've done it twice.
God.
They did Undead Pirates in the first movie, and then they did Undead Pirates again. And it's just like, why?
I
Also,
really-
why are there ghost ships? Those already exist for Davy Jones. Davy Jones' ship is a ghost ship, kind of.
You
look
go shit.
And then like it showed like
Cool.
Captain Jack Sparrow had like some enemy from his past that just showed up somehow, like some Spanish guy, and then there was like this girl or whatever. And you were-
Enchilada, I want to kill you. I want to kill you, Jefe Gringo.
Oh shit, I've got ghost stories too. I don't know why. I talked
Let's hear
about
some
fucking-
ghost
Did-
stories, Matt.
Did
Oh, I've
did a
got.
ghost rape you?
Oh no, I've got tons of. God damn it! Look who just walked in. But not
Alright.
really.
But yeah, so let's hear a ghost story, Matt. Tell us a tale from the magical Matt.
Yes, I have ghost stories. Okay, so yeah, it got so bad at one point. We got some blessed oil. We put.
What do you mean the
cross-
ghosts got so bad? Were they just trying to like rape you in your sleep or
No,
something?
we just fucking okay. So the worst of it really,
yeah,
our-
it's the worst, and then like go down from there.
our hallway. We have like an upstairs hallway. You can pull down the attic. Yeah, whatever. It takes a lot of fucking force to get that out, and you have to assemble the ladder for it to come out perfectly. So we're all asleep in the middle of the night, and we just hear thunk, 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 thunk. Okay, and we all go into the hallway.
Love this time.
The ladder is perfectly put out. The lights turned on in the attic. Our luggage is in the fucking hallway. Who does that? We looked
The
upside
spirit's like politely telling you to leave.
politely.
Yeah, it's polite. He's sending out all your luggage. He's like, here you go, guys. You can leave now. It's
Here you
like,
go, guys.
it's like, put all your luggage out for you. You're welcome. It's
Okay.
like, leave.
It's not at
It's
all.
like, this is my
polite.
house.
Well, not fuck that ghost.
I mean, it's not like
still,
he threw a plate at you or something. He's like, get the fuck out.
So yeah,
Considering how he could have done it, it's pretty polite.
polite.
Yeah,
No.
pulling all your luggage
Stop
out. So
giving-
that way you don't even have to get your
Stop
luggage.
giving our little ghost a benefit of the doubt.
He's
Come
a
on.
good ghost.
It's
He's a good boy.
she, and apparently my mom.
She's a good boy. She's a good girl.
Also, my mom's crazy, and she thinks she's talking to the ghost. So another thing, the ghost apparently lives in my mom's closet,
so, alright.
but I kind of believe it because I've seen some fuck shit happen in the. What are you doing? Eating combos
Yes.
right now. The crunch and the audio. We've already had enough.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Besides,
This is just a pilot.
Yeah, it's
we'll
the
have
pilot.
this shit all figured out later.
Yeah.
But God, that fucking ghost. It lives in my mom's closet. Sometimes the lights will literally flicker on and off. Me and my dad.
the lights will flicker on and
And he's
on.
flickering the lights.
And the walls will ooze with green slime. Oh wait, they always do that.
Nosferatu. No, my dad and we tried replacing the light above their bed multiple times. We went through the wiring. My dad's
It'd like explode, wouldn't it?
no. I mean,
Oh, it just
we
wouldn't
fi-
work.
We went at it 3 times. It keeps turning back on and off. We'll hear our names get called in the hallways sometimes. Yes, I was sitting on the kitchen floor. I was just playing with the dogs for a little while. Damn it! Don't tell my whole full name. Come on, might as well tell him my whole name.
His
And welcome to Audio-
address is Hunterdale Road.
Shut Shut up! Bleep it out. Okay. Anyways,
Social security number.
I think it starts with a 4. Anyways, it's
Ladies,
we-
he's single. He's a single,
Shut-
sexy,
I'm not
stacked man with
single.
cobras.
currently, if this ever gets posted, I'm trying to see someone.
Oh,
Anyways.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot.
Shut up.
Oh, but just go on.
No
Sorry.
more name calling.
Should we stop this in an hour?
No, let's give it an extra 30 minutes.
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean,
Anyways, let me go on. So I'd hear my name get called. I was sitting on my kitchen floor playing with the dogs and shit, and I just hear like, Matt, just like right behind my head, and it sounded like it was far away, but the only thing that was behind me was my oven. I was like, what the fuck was that? Someone called me?
Oven
Oven
talking
is
to me?
speaking to you.
Child, demand sacrifice.
Climb into me.
sacrifice your child to me to prove
But
your loyalty.
This all started like a fucking movie. When we moved in, my dad was trying to get the internet working for the house, so he put on his little marshmallow suit he got from his chemical plant that he works at. He goes under the house just to not get bit by spiders. That's why he had the marshmallow suit. He's getting shit wired up, and I'm 2, and my sister's 4 at the time. Or 5, whatever. Yeah, anyway.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay,
Okay, no, not in that way.
baby.
And prison is just a room.
Damn. So he finds this necklace. It's like, it's dumb. It looks like it was put together, like a Native American.
There's your thing.
That's
you
the
got
plot.
poltergeisted.
We got not poltergeist.
Yeah,
probably.
poltergeist. That's Indian burial ground.
Yeah, well,
Curse
all of
the
America's
house.
an Indian burial ground, so.
I mean, yeah, technically. They're probably Indians buried deep below this house.
So my dad was like, "This looks pretty cool. I'll give it to Brittany." So he gives it to Brittany, and that night she just wakes up and she finds this fucking black figure, like shadowy figure, just standing in her room. It's like it almost looks like her, and it's much older than her, and it's just standing in her room. And she just woke up. It was probably sleep paralysis or what
That
I'm
is
thinking.
a fucking cursed. Please tell me you threw it away.
That's the thing. I'll tell you about that in a second.
Okay, yeah.
She was staring at it, and she doesn't remember what point she fell back asleep. I think it's sleep paralysis now that I think about it. But the scary fucking part is that we had a dresser for her, like a mirror part of it. The necklace was on the mirror part of the dresser. We go outside to go to school and shit, and we see the fucking necklace on the gate, just out there. No one went outside prior because we always locked the door, and we would have known, and we would have heard shit. But it was just outside on the fence, and we were like, what the fuck's going on? And that started a whole bunch of years of random shit happening. Why are you slapping?
You had a bug on your leg.
It just looks... Let him get the bug.
I'm being a good friend.
But yeah, there's just stories of me and my sister like hearing our voices.
What happened? What happened to the necklace though?
The necklace was on the fence. I don't know
You
what
just left it there?
No, we're not touching that shit. No.
You didn't smash it or throw it away or keep it away from you or
When we
give it to
got-
someone else
I mean,
to
when-
make it their problem.
When we got back from school, it was gone.
Oh, that's just fucking perfect. So now it's just haunting another poor.
It's
innocent
probably
family.
under the house right now. We could crawl under there now if you want to see.
Yes, I want to crawl in your crawl space after seeing brown recluses just in your awesome.
Okay, well,
pool
if you
room.
think that's bad, there are snakes around there too.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why would I want to go in your crawl space?
I found a garden snake in my house a while ago.
Oh, garter snake isn't shit.
Oh,
They
they're
aren't even
cute.
venomous.
They're cute. They're like little
Yeah, they're
angry
adorable.
snakes. So I grabbed him. I was like, oh, this guy.
And he's just like,
It was
like bit you.
he was like he was like tilting his head back and forth. He was I don't know what
That's
the
because
fight.
snakes are not smart. There's a reason that like most reptiles like evolved into birds. It's because birds are smarter. Only slightly though. They're still just slightly above reptiles.
Example,
in
the
intelligence.
dodo bird.
Example, chickens.
Example, the
Fucking
parrots.
chickens used to be velociraptors and stuff, but look at them now. They're just tarded.
You know, cockroaches are like the earliest or oldest creature we have.
and
on
I
Earth right
fucking hate them.
Oh, fuck cockroaches, dude.
I want
now. They
to
descend from that. I forgot what they're called, but like
They
trilobites.
descend
Yes,
from
those.
fucking shit. They hate them. They're horrible and
If
gross.
a demon could shit, it would just be a giant roach.
Oh my god, that's my worst nightmare is roaches, dude. That's
yeah,
the only
roaches.
thing I'm afraid of.
They can't bite. They just look scary for some reason.
They're not even scary. They're just unnatural. Like their speed for their size is terrifying. Why do they need to live without a head for 2 weeks?
Some
What
of
are they
them
gonna
can
do?
fucking fly,
Yes.
and that scares
oh,
the
I
shit out
hate
of
that.
me.
No, I hate when you go to kill it and then it just flies somewhere else. I'm like, well, what do I do now?
Not
It's
even
like,
if it's
shit, it flies. You know what's even worse?
stepping on them and they explode because they're fat and gross.
That's-
Oh, I hate hearing the noise of them crunch.
You know what's even grosser? So something my friend told me: if you hit a
It's itchy.
female cockroach with like raid and shit, and you are the unlucky poor bastard, it will shit out an egg that will hatch within seconds unless you
Ah.
throw it out. I shit myself because like I killed a female roach and it's just shitting out this white thing, and my friend was like, "Dude, throw the roach away really fast." I'm like, "Why? What happens?" Like, those are baby roaches in there. I fucking triple dunked that shit with a fly swatter. I like flipped it like a burger right into the trash
Honest-
can.
Like newborn roaches, they just come out like little white roly polies. They're not that gross looking.
Yeah, but they evolve into fucking nasty, disgusting creatures
Yeah.
that should be burned off the face of the earth.
I don't mind the baby roaches.
The only reason they should survive is so we can harvest their genetic material and make
What?
to give us their
What, their milk? They
No.
have milk, by the way. It's
Yeah,
gross.
I know. Chinese people drink it
Ah, how?
because they think it's an
Silk milk.
herbal remedy. God damn it! There's one of them now.
I'm not touching it.
We have to
Evan-
walk out that door in a little bit.
It's on the door. Fuck
Evan,
you.
vape it. Vape at it. Maybe it'll choke on your vape.
Did you know that all cockroaches have cancer and scientists have actually been using it to research how to treat it?
Did you know all cockroaches are fucking vile and gross and disgusting? And why did God create them? Damn it.
Did you know that cockroaches are pretty much superhuman and
Remember,
trying
God
to
made
die?
the ant, but also made the anteater.
So
So
what's
what eats cockroaches?
cock?
Problem solved.
Oh, Christ.
fuck the spikes in the other.
I mean, chickens actually do eat cockroaches,
Chickens
so you're
eat
kind of right.
Chicken, okay?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
chickens eat
fucking
anything.
crazy.
They're basically scavengers.
Basically,
That's
goats.
only. That's
Remember
the
that
only way
story
they
you
can
told me
survive.
about giving chicken nuggets to chickens? I was like,
No, it
Ethan,
was
no.
chicken tenders. I was at
Oh
a
my
Mexican
God.
restaurant, and I thought chickens have morality for some reason because I was like 5-year-old. So I was just like, I bet they're not gonna eat this. So I ripped the chicken tender in half and I threw it at them. It was a Mexican restaurant, and they had chickens in the backyard. So I threw it, and they all started swarming and eating it. I started screaming. I
Yeah,
was like,
Teresa's, they have like that deck, and you can look off into the pond. They had chickens in there.
yeah, they had a peacock
I
too.
think those were
It's
ducks.
weird.
I remember
and I think
that.
you just
No, dude, they were chickens. I like literally they were black chickens. So I threw them a chicken tender and they ate it.
Mm.
They swarmed and ate it, and I screamed to my dad, "Cannibal chickens!" Ah, I was terrified
That's
because
funny.
I didn't think they'd eat it. I was just like, they're not gonna eat this. They know it's them. They wouldn't eat each other. Ah, cannibalism is actually very common in the animal kingdom.
Also, frogs are gay. The water's turning the frogs gay, people.
That's not funny. Come on.
The water's turning the frogs. I think the frogs are turning us gay.
I think the frogs are turning the water gay.
Nah, the frogs are just growing two heads and dying because fucking.
I saw the
the
creepiest
EPA
thing.
is useless.
Does anyone know what Repticon is?
What the hell is
That sounds familiar, but go on.
like
Okay, I think I told you about it. It's basically, do you know what like Comic Con?
Oh
It's
yeah.
basically that for
Oh my
reptiles.
God.
And
That
I went
sounds
there,
cool, though.
and there was a 2-headed turtle that was physically living, and they wanted $2,000 for it. And I was like, oh my god. This thing was so cool. They let me hold it too, and I was holding it, and it had 2 heads, and they were both
You
independent. They
should
could
have
move.
fed each of its
I
heads.
was so scared.
I would have bought that turtle.
It's too. You know, their life expectancy is only like a year though.
Oh, okay,
Aw.
yes, that's true.
Just like a
Is it because the heads like fight?
something else.
No, it's because it's just like genetically not genetically.
I want
It's
to know
just
what.
it's defective.
I kind of want to know what the
animal
longest
shouldn't have
living
two
like
heads.
two-headed animal is.
I don't know.
I-
Is
I
there an
wanna
animal
Google
in
that.
wild that has more than one head? That's my question.
Not actually no. Like it's just genetically not normal for an animal to have
I
multiple
feel
heads.
like we could figure it out. Let's all put our brains together. 3 heads are better than the 2 that we're trying to think about. So let's
Think. See, no. I was gonna say starfish, but I was like, those are legs. Never mind.
Wow, there really isn't a wild animal that has like 2 brains.
find one.
No, the starfish has more than one stomach or brain.
Yeah, but
Oh well, yeah, but like
That's not a
basically
head,
2
though.
entities inhabiting the same body.
It's gotta be physical heads though. It can't just be more than
Oh,
one
the
brain. 'Cause I'm
monster.
sure there's something in
the
one.
monster from Goosebumps. There we go.
Dad, that's not real though.
Fuck.
I
Come
feel
on.
like there's a fish in the abyss that has 2 heads, but we're just not thinking about.
Definitely.
There's got to be some odd.
There are
ass
so
fish
many
out
weird
there.
things in the ocean. That's the one reason why I'm scared of the ocean. Like you watch
It's
Nature
like
Channel
all
and
the
you see all those
submersible
scary
In
like
the Marianas Trench, all
Yes,
the
oh
creepy
my
ass
gosh.
fish.
Christ, you guys see that video of the fucking mermaid like slapping the like submarine?
oh
Oh
yeah.
my god, that thing was terrifying.
I think it's kind of probably a good thing that we know more about space than our own ocean.
Do you know what the giant squid is? You know that species?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, the mega squids are fucking beautiful.
They're scary too because
Yeah.
there was a United States submarine looking at one. I don't remember when.
And what did the squid start humping
The
it?
squid, no, it like goes up to. The guy was filming it out the submarine.
Oh,
right?
was that the
Oh
one where
my
he sees
God.
the eye of the squid?
Yeah.
And the squid stares
No,
back at him.
The squid was like swimming by the submarine. I would say this squid. So you know their eyeballs like the size of your head,
yeah.
and they're probably almost as long as a school bus. I don't know for sure how big they are. I've never
Majestic
seen one in
creatures,
person.
though.
I feel like they're bigger than that.
I feel
But
like I'd
legit,
be the
this thing
dumbass to
looked
get crushed
huge
by like a
because it
giant
was
squid.
right up to the submarine. Because
Yeah.
the submarine was just like you know how they sit on the bottom of the ocean and
Yeah.
surveillance. It was
They
just
don't
doing that,
s-
and it just shows up, and the guy was looking at it, and it was looking back, and he starts freaking out. I would have freaked out. It's a
I
giant
mean,
squid.
I feel like if octopuses are smart enough to like use stealth tactics and guerrilla warfare in aquariums and like disable electronics, I can only imagine how smart a fucking squid is.
I like,
Like-
I
watching.
think octopuses are smarter than squids. Though.
Oh.
I like watching the fucking YouTube videos of like these assholes who just have like tanks of like animals and they just like fucking pitting against each other. I was watching this video of this mantis shrimp and these crabs. Mantis
shrimps are gods.
They are little amazing animals, dude. They like flick shit, dude. Like
That's because they punch at like the speed of sound so hard
Do you
that
know
the water heats
prokaryote
up.
a hydro is? It's a prokaryote, which is like neither an animal or plant. It's the
Isn't it
in
like
between.
a combo of both?
Kind of.
isn't there
The
like this
Hydra are like sea anemones, right?
No, they're little, tiny prokaryotes, and they grow to about a centimeter long when they're fully grown. But if you see them under a microscope, they they have more than one, not heads, but like arms, I guess. And they will legit reach out, grab it, and pull it back into its body. It is the creepiest thing you will ever see. Do yourself a favor, viewers, and look up Hydra
Is
eating.
it kind of like an amoeba? Like how an amoeba engulfs stuff? and
No,
eats it?
but it has its arm, and it like legit grabs it like a hand and sucks it into its
I
body.
was about to say that just sounds like an amoeba.
It sounds awesome. It
They're
sounds like
large
Amoebas are cool too. I have a video on my phone of amoeba. eating
amoebas are
stuff.
fucking scary.
You know what
'cause,
my
like,
favorite amoeba is?
They're so easy. They can kill humans very easily.
My favorite amoeba is Kirby. I don't know.
I guess Kirby technically is an amoeba.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Hmm.
But yeah, like mantis shrimp are pretty fucking cool. But you know what the best shrimp is? Pistol shrimp.
Oh, they
Pistol
shoot
shrimp
bubbles!
can shoot sound waves so hard that they break glass.
Oh, dude, it's like superheated. They shoot it out of their claws. It's fucking amazing.
Sea animals are awesome. Like
Oh, dude.
I wish I had the powers.
What is an animal that looks really weird underwater? It looks like a bearded dragon in the water.
Bearded dragon. in the
Cuttlefish?
water?
I'll show you a picture.
They look like Cthulhu.
Yeah, Cthulhu is the name of one of them, like
Wow.
a famous one.
Oh, that's cool. I like Cthulhu. He's like a squid dragon. It's like a hybrid of a squid, a dragon, and a demon.
I'm talking about this animal.
Ah.
Right.
But like ocean animals are awesome. That's why if I had to be a biologist, I'd be a marine biologist. But I'd probably be scared
This
shitless
animal.
by the abyss.
Oh,
Oh, those cute little guys.
I don't know what they're called though. I don't know if it's a real thing.
I fucking know
It's
what that
real.
is. It's like a newt or salamander.
Okay, let's try to explain this to you guys. Okay, just imagine like
An adorable looking newt with like
a newt. It's pink and it's got like 4 little coral things
Oh
on the
no,
side
it's
of
not
its
coral.
head.
It's just like fuzzy ear things.
No, I know it's not coral.
I
It's
know-
just spiked, kind of like.
Oh, it
Hold on,
starts with
I'm
an
gonna
A.
look. I'm gonna look up the name.
Axle.
Is
It's
it
an axle.
an apir.
No, it's an axle.
Apir.
No, it's an axle, dude. By the way, there's a big ass bug buzzing against
Yeah,
here and stuff.
it's really annoying.
I could go.
It's called an axolotl or something like that.
You could
That
stab
sounds
the
familiar,
bug.
but I want to look it up to make sure.
Yeah, just look up axolotl. Pretty sure that's what it is. Because I remember in Gravity Falls they made a joke and it's just like the legendary axolotl and it looked exactly like that. But
It's not gonna pull
Let's talk about some topics that are also on the phone. Let's. What other topics do we have? We covered witchcraft, and that's my knife. That's my
give me your other knife.
the tiny one that says MLP on it.
No,
I don't have it on me.
you have a My Little Pony knife.
No, it does. It's not My Little.
Your other
Pony,
big beefy knife.
Oh.
Oh shit, Evan has the knife now.
Uh.
Evan rules the podcast now.
Oh fuck. Evan has the
He
knife.
knows how to flick it.
Oh no!
Shit.
Ah!
He has skills with it.
All right. What's here? MILF's grandma story.
Yeah, tell
Those
the
are-
story of how your
hold
grandma
on.
fucking
Those
slashed
are-
a knife across your chest.
I'll tell the safe one for all the kids out there, so we don't get demonetized. But
We're already getting demonetized. I said aughts and Down syndrome and retard.
okay.
So
Well,
you might as well tell it.
and I've only cussed. I didn't talk about the KKK.
I talked about PewDiePie dressing up like one. That doesn't count.
Okay. All right.
I'm
So,
only scrutinizing someone who doesn't deserve the YouTube monetization they have earned.
all right. Well, anyways, so I go home. I had another pit bull named Molly, and she was adorable. I loved her, but she was also a fucking moron. So when we had chickens, we also had this.
Oh, sweet lord, what she probably did to those chickens.
No, that was our cocker spaniel. She killed like half our chickens. But, man, give me the knife. Too many. My knife.
Too many flicks per second.
So,
You're like a bug zapper.
nah, that's not a bug. That's. Holy shit! Is that a bug?
Yes.
That sounds like a drone.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, so I had this pit bull named Molly. She was an idiot. We had a container of mealworms and shit.
Ew.
And,
she ate them, didn't she?
No, it was empty. But the thing is that it was out in the yard, and Molly got her head stuck in it. But also another issue was that there were bugs inside of it, and they were kind of like getting at her face. I was like, oh my god!
Oh, sweet Christ.
I could she was. I don't know how bad it was, but I was freaking out. I thought she was gonna die because her head is like so meaty, and I thought she wasn't gonna be able to breathe, and it was stuck in her good. So I was like, Grandma, help! You've got razor blades and shit. Help me out with this. I was like, I think 14 at the time, 15, and I'm holding the pit bull. She's fucking huge. She was so muscly, but I'm trying to hold her as best as I can. I